Yo, what's up? It's Dean from Full Circle Landscape Solutions. Weekly update time. All right, that was our cool intro for the week, in case you didn't get that. But yeah, so I'm cutting somebody off in a letter truck that has reflective on it. That's good. That wasn't really cut off. But anyway, so it has been, I think it's been 2 weeks actually since I talked to you guys, and the reason why is because I've been crazy busy, like a chick with my head cut off. Really having a hard time finding guys, so we're getting a little lucky now, and just really having a interesting time overall. But I think we're kind of turning a corner, which is exciting. I'm just going to use that phrase. I figured I'd use it as well. I feel like we're turning a little bit of a corner where we've gotten a bunch of applicants. We raised our base pay to $20 an hour. Most of our competitors are 16 to 18, so a solid $2 an hour above everybody else for base pay. That being said, we're not going to, we're definitely going to have to, I think, I have some thoughts. I don't want to put my thoughts on too much, but maybe possibly raise P for P to 40% for this year, and then next year raise our prices up to match. That way we can go back to 33%, because if you do the math, if we're at 33% now, we bump it up 7%, then we bump up our prices. It's a whole, if we bump up our, whatever, I don't want to get into the math of it right now, but the mathematics do work, and I think it'd be pretty cool. But so there's that thought. We have an office person now, freaking fantastic. Sarah, best decision we've made in the business so far is hiring an office person. Like, it just game changer. Like, fantastic. Allows me to focus 100% on operations. Obviously, I'm a little too deep in operations right now. I've caught all the lawns in the past couple weeks. We have like 80. We had like 95 lawns beginning of the year. We lost about 10 of them due to a couple things. A couple were due to price, which is fine. A couple were due to customer service, which I hate. So that's why I got Sarah. And a couple were due to quality, which I also hate, due to me messing up on a couple of hires and not catching poor habits and bad behavior soon enough. But that's all good. We're living and learning. New people are going to be training with me exclusively. We're going to show them everything, what's up, and then if they're solid, if they are good a couple days on mowing, I feel good about their personality and everything, then I'm going to send them over to the landscaping department, which is pretty much just Ben right now, which is doing pretty well, which I'm excited about. We're really booked out. We're probably about 6 weeks out for landscaping right now. Comes in waves, which is really weird, but Sarah's been a huge help with that. Been able to follow up with clients, really make people happy, which I like. I like happy customers. Happy customers make me happy, as well as happy employees. So working on sorry, I got something to throw at that as well, which is awesome. I'm trying to keep this short for you guys. So the office person's been good. We have an office. That means actually as well, I'll do a little tour of that. I'll do a tour of my old office, aka my room that I share with my brother. Terrible office. New office is pretty cool. We got it relatively cheap because they're knocking the building down eventually soon, or whatever they're doing to the building soon. They're doing remodeling, so we'll get kicked out. I have a short lease. Just got our own Wi-Fi there, which is exciting. Signed a 3-year contract, so hopefully for the next 3 years we have Wi-Fi. The only reason is because how absurd the prices are. But yes, we have it. We're gonna get all our signs put up, all of our frontage done. Yeah, it's going good right now. So just to give you guys a quick update on employees, right now it is me running the mowing. Essentially, I'm doing all the mowing. That's why it's late at night when I'm coming back, because I've just been hammering it out, trying to get everything else done as well. This week I'm graduating, so that's been another wrench in it. But it's good. I'm having fun. Getting back to the roots, getting used to the mowing, remembering how much I dislike weed whacking as a whole. But it's okay. It's not too bad, which I'm happy about. But yeah. So as far as people right now, as of right now, we're running with 2.5 guys, if you want to say. Yeah, we'll say 2.5 guys. So it's me as one, and then Ben, which is our, I don't like saying names, and Ben's been super, super reliable. So I am extremely comfortable saying Ben's name. But Ben is running the landscaping stuff. And then we have another guy who's a little bit older, who's coming in for a couple hours a day, and meeting and stuff. And we're just, he's doing like half days just because, as you gain more years, your body does not like working full days in the heat. But it's been a crazy huge help for us with just with getting stuff done and getting some extra weeding done. We also have another guy who we hired kind of temporarily. There's a whole backstory to that. Basically, he kind of quit and then didn't, and I was like, all right, you can't do that. Quit, didn't get 2 weeks, anything like that, which is fine. And then just the problem is, like, he was kind of a crucial point where he really needed him. And he was basically like, I said, you come back. And I was like, look, man, that's not what we do. We're not doing that. But what I will do is I'll give you a temporary job, as in for a couple weeks while you find a new one. I'm not going to put you with anybody else here, but we have another truck sitting around. That's really I might have a truck that's not being used yet. So I'm going to stick him in that and have him go weed properties and do bed prep and stuff, because that's our biggest time spent right now on properties that we're mulching. And that way Ben, who's running the landscaping stuff, new employees we're hiring, can just boom, 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 boom the next couple weeks, while the older gentleman we have are weeding half days, and then this other guy are weeding full days and just doing bed prep. And then we'll be able to knock out these jobs and have the customers happy, which is awesome. Our social media has been doing really well with Sarah running that. Like I said, our guys are doing better. We have guys starting in the next like 3 weeks or so. New guys starting, so 3 new guys, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm ecstatic about kind of how awesome Ben has been. He's really a solid hire. I'm excited about his future here, hopefully. Right? Hopefully he doesn't decide to do something else, but he's making good money now. So hopefully he stays, as well as Sarah's been awesome. She's going to go back to college eventually, sadly, but she's been also helping create even operations. It's our second week already, making lists of stuff she's doing, operation stuff, creating reports. Just been such a fantastic addition to the team. And then hopefully once we get these new guys trained up, I can stop running around like a chick with my head cut off and just focus mainly on estimates and making sure customers are happy, clients are happy, and operations, and not. I don't mind working 16-hour days. I like it. I like working 16, 18-hour days, and I feel like super accomplished at the end of them. Excited to go into work tomorrow, build up momentum. But when I'm working in the field for like 12 of those 16, 18 hours, or 14 of the 16, 18 hours every day of the week, including Saturday, that's when I start to get a little burnout, because I'm not. I don't want to say I'm not. Yeah, I would say that. I'm just not as passionate about the field work. It's just not something that gets me excited to do. So I don't mind doing it for a little bit, but just over time it really starts to just get me like I don't want to get up today. Like I don't want to get up. I get up. I'm excited to get up. I get to work and then I'm like, oh, truck, and then like it's hot out. I'm like, bleh. But it's just fine. I think if I work 8-hour days in the field, I'm happy. It just working these longer days isn't doing it for me. So I'm excited to really start to get to the point where I can work like half days in the field, or even 8-hour days in the field, just helping out the guys, get projects done at this time of year, and then do estimates in the afternoons and nights, and not have to worry about clients leaving for mowing because we didn't do them the right day, or landscape people getting pissed and not using us again next year because we're late. Chargebacks on credit cards, people getting mad because we couldn't get there fast enough, so they want a refund. But all that being said, I think we're heading in the right direction finally. I'm really excited. I think we're like, I feel like it's I don't know, I can't think of a good analogy, but like we're like the plane. And I think here's what I think about business. This might be a terrible, awful analogy, right? But if you're like, this is the runway, right, and this is the plane, right? You get the business off the ground, you're going. Now you can either choose, and this is like the profit line, I think, right? And this is a terrible example. Like you can choose to take off in your little tiny plane, right, like the pew, and make a lot more profit, or you can choose to keep building onto your plane, and instead of flying higher, you're just staying at the same level, close to the ground. So like cash, profit, all that good stuff. You're staying close to the ground. But then all of a sudden you build it up, and all of a sudden you get to a point where you're like, all right, cool, now let's just see where we go with this. We built it up to a good point, and then this plane starts climbing, and that's so much more powerful than the little tiny plane climbing. And I think I'm delirious because it is like 10 o'clock at night, or a little before that, but it's late at night and I've been working a lot of hours, so that was a pretty stupid example. But don't hate me, guys. If you're still watching, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and comment with any questions. I'm more than happy to answer them. So thank you so much, and have a great night. Peace.